I'm back with another one of these scooters from Ausom. I've reviewed 2 of these so far, so third one, I liked the first one. I thought it was an excellent value. I really liked the second one. I only had one complaint. The suspension on that one was really stiff and hard, but this feels really nice. I've got a 52 volt, 21 amp hour battery, dual 1000-watt motors. This should be fun. So I'm going to do what is normally my commute on e-bikes, motorcycles, or a car, and do it on a scooter because I think it's got the power, I think it's got the range, and I think it's got the suspension to have a little fun on the dirt on the way. I hope that all of those are true. Let's see, power button is in the middle here. Key card. Come on, there we go. All right, battery's fully charged. We have Eco, Sport, and Race modes. Got turn signals. This is our button for dual motors. Very light beep for a horn, but we have something. I'm thinking for the signals, you just push that and then it goes away, I hope, automatically. Where are those signals? Oh, those are cool looking. I like that. Also like these blue lights going down the side. Yeah, okay, so yeah, they just go off automatically. Zoom hydraulic brakes, pretty small. Most scooter brakes are small though. They use regen braking in the motors. So let's hope that's enough. For the claimed, I think it was top speed they said was like 41? Maybe we shouldn't try race right off the bat. Let's try Eco dual motors. Oh, I was not expecting it to be that abrupt in Eco mode. Good thing I didn't start off in race mode. Suspension is very soft and squishy. Still get a little bit of a tire spin on my front wheel, even in Eco mode. All right, we're going up a hill. Let's turn it to Sport. That's pretty good uphill. And that's not full power yet either. Now that I'm hitting the open road, let's hit race. So the suspension makes a little clunk noise when you hit a big bump, but you don't feel it. It's really soft. A little bit of voltage sag it looks like, but we're moving. There's our top speed. We got it. I can't believe I hit over 50. Partially because it just didn't feel like 50, and I thought this thing didn't go that fast. I'm gonna have to really check the speedometer when I do the dyno run to see how accurate that was, because that was moving. All right, so a little bit of off-road here, just to feel it out. So, night and day difference between the last one I rode and this one on the off-road capability. If you want to go off-road on a scooter and you're looking at the Ausom brand, definitely get the SR1. Suspension is so much better. I'm not saying it's the best suspension I've ever experienced off-road or on a scooter, but it's night and day from their other model. It feels really like smooth. This is incredibly rocky stuff right here. And these wheels are not that big. So this suspension is having to work overtime to absorb any of these bumps. And it's really not doing a bad job. Like a dirt flowy trail or just normal gravel, this thing feels really, really smooth. Yeah, so gravel, I can just fly along at full speed if I want to. Gets a little squirrely when you start braking. Oh, I could have cleared that. I wasn't sure if I was going to, so I took it easy, but I would have made that. It gets a little slippery and slidey at times, I think just because the tires are not that wide. You don't have a huge contact patch on the ground. But I think these are a good in between for what I'm doing, a little bit of trail riding and a bunch of on-road. All right, back on the road. But that was really good. Tiny bit of speed wobble under braking, but controllable. I was just about to say, like, how do they make this thing so stable when the suspension's so soft? Well, what can I say so far other than the only thing I can think all the way down that hill was this thing is awesome, which it is an awesome scooter. That was crazy. What is this little? It's got a USB port and a USB-C. It's just impressing me more now. Was not expecting the suspension to be as good. Suspension feels really nice, huge upgrade over the other one. But I really, really was not expecting the speed. This thing is quick. It just looks like all the other scooters I see. It's fairly small, lightweight. It doesn't look that fast. But clearly, it is. We got more lights up here, another blue light up here. I'm gonna finish up the ride for today. I'm gonna come back in the morning. I'm gonna ride back up that hill, back up to town. We'll see how it does on the return trip. I'm hoping that battery voltage and everything is going to be okay. I know I'm going to make it. I don't know if I can make it full throttle. This thing's got some serious power to it. Very interested now to see what the dyno results are. Either way, I don't care what they are. This thing is fun. And I'll be honest, I don't remember what the price of this thing is yet. I'm going to have to look that up. Based on the other scooters I've reviewed from Ausom, whatever it is, I'm sure it's worth it. Kind of feeling out the dual motor versus single motor a little bit. So definitely a big voltage drop with both motors on, which is expected. You're drawing lots of power. But if I go to one motor, I can keep up a pretty decent speed, keep the voltage drop a little lower. Let's see, how about one motor on race mode? just doesn't have the torque to really get up to speed that way. It's gonna go back to, so dual motor sport is way faster than race mode single motor. So I think just for the sake of conserving battery, I'm gonna keep it on sport mode for a little bit and just go really easy on the throttle. There's a chance I could just go full throttle on this thing all the way up, but I haven't tried that yet. And I really don't want to push this the last few miles. And even at just barely pulling the throttle, I'm doing like 25 to 30. So this is still not a slow commute. Oh, flashing battery. What does that mean? So it looks like the battery starts to flash once you get below 48 volts. But it's basically flat or downhill from here, so I'm not worried about it. It's in the bag. Now all these cars that were cutting by me because they're in a hurry are gonna see that the scooter could be faster. I would say that was less than the ideal commute for this. Like I said, 10 miles of uphill, but it did really well. Here's what I've been waiting for. Let's wrap this up with a power test on this thing. I will tell you real quick, these are down to like 1,300 and change. Killer deal for this scooter. Blake asked me, what does this thing cost? And without looking at the price, I told him if I had to guess, maybe $1,500. I overestimated what this would cost. That tells you, I think, that it's a good deal because I'm a pretty good judge of prices and values on things like this. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just have the rear motor on. We're gonna crank it all the way up to race mode. I got a little spike on the wattage, but it's kind of in line with the curve, so I'm gonna count it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to double these numbers. And it is about 56.9 pound-feet of torque, and I got 1,130 watts just for the rear motor, so times 2. That gives us 2,260 watts. The speedometer was reading a little bit fast, so I think the 41 mile an hour speed that they advertised is actually accurate because I got 45 plus, and they advertised 2,000 watts. We got 2,260, so this thing is performing as well or better than what they say. It's been a while since I put a scooter on the dyno. Let's see where this lines up. So Richter, Highboy, Isenwheel, Ausom. Oh, the E2 tank, which was really nice. It's gonna put it right here. So surprisingly, very, very close to the DT1 Pro. Slightly less wattage. Torque was basically the same. I don't know what the difference is between these two. Don't remember the DT1 Pro going as fast as this one did. Definitely this one has the better suspension setup. And I think for the price, you really can't beat it. I was very happy with my test ride on it. Suspension was good. Torque was great. Top speed was really good. The stability was surprisingly good for how soft the suspension was. I genuinely just don't have any complaints about it. For the most part, that's been the case for all of the Ausom scooters I reviewed. Been very happy with the quality, the fit finish. The lighting's cool. It's got extra USB ports for charging stuff. What can I say? Good quality product. I'm happy that I got the chance to ride it. And if you want to, check out the link in the description. I'll put a link to Ausom's website and this scooter where you can go buy one. And of course, if you like scooter reviews, hit that subscribe button because this one is up next.